Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to all of my fellow humans out there. I am Reiki Master Shani Michelle. I'm coming to you live from Myrtle Beach this morning. It's a very beautiful day at the beach. I love it so much. And the reason I decided to do this stream live today is because I've been getting a lot of questions recently, all of those questions pertaining to Reiki and what is Reiki and where does it come from? Does it go against your spiritual practice? So I just want to go ahead and address some of those issues today, because I just don't think that people quite understand what Reiki is all about. And I want to just kind of clear up some of the myths about it today. So we are going to start with, where does this stuff come from? What is Reiki about? Well, Reiki is a holistic practice, first off. And I think most of you know now that a lot of holistic practices are things that deal with self-care or nature, or how to take care of yourself through using nature and, of course, God. So Reiki is one of those things, again, that is all about God and spirituality, but not necessarily religious. So you can compare Reiki to prayer, right? Every religion can pray. There's not a religion that is not able to pray. You can pray. It doesn't matter what you're praying about or who you're praying to. If prayer is something that is universal, Reiki is similar. Just like Qigong. Qigong is another one of those things that is a spiritual practice, but not necessarily a religious one. So first thing I'm going to dismiss is that Reiki is not a religion. It has nothing to do with your religion. You can be Christian, Protestant, Methodist, Baptist, Catholic. It doesn't matter. You can be whatever you want and still put Reiki into your life, into your daily activities, and of course, see a Reiki practitioner if you need help, like me. Reiki is all about love and light. Rei means energy or life force, right? And Ki is all about you. So Reiki is basically about bringing wisdom from the life force to you. So it's about the human being more than it is about any spiritual practice or trying to, I don't know, people just associate it with, demonic spirits or devils, and the truth of the matter is that Reiki practitioners, we don't even believe in that. We don't believe that there are demons or devils or anything like that. There is only God. Oh man, my phone. Hold on, guys. So sorry. That is my fiance calling. I forgot to turn the dang on phone off. Anyway, so Reiki is all about enlightening the self, one thing that does stand out to me about Reiki is when it was created, and it was created in the 1920s by Dr. Mikio Usui. He is Japanese. He was actually a Christian minister. Okay, so a lot of us Christians have dug deeper into our spirituality, looking for answers and looking for the things that God promises us in the Bible. We want to learn how to get those things, how to accomplish those things, how to achieve those things. And Dr. Usui was one of those people. Well, Dr. Usui did a fast for 21 days up on a mountain. Okay, and these are Google facts. You can Google it. I should know it by now, so I do. But he went up on a mountain and he fasted for 21 days, asking God to show him how Jesus, who we know Jesus was a real and living person, was able to heal. How is he able to help? Were the questions that he went up on the mountain and asked. And when he did that, he was told three things about who he was. He was given visions, not three things about who he was, but he was given visions and he was given enlightenment. up on the mountain. When he came back down from the mountain, there were 3 miracles that he says happened. And we'll get into those miracles probably on another podcast or another stream about those. But these 3 miracles led him to go back to a 2,500-year-old practice of Reiki. He was Christian. He's a Christian minister. So that's just proof right there that it doesn't have as much to do with religion as it has to do with the human being okay. So if you've ever been to a Baptist church, and I've been to plenty, Methodist church sometime even as well, there is something called the laying of hands. It's something that I always loved. I always wanted the pastor to touch me. touch me, you know. And this is really not any different. Reiki is palm healing. It's about me putting my hands on you and sending all my good vibes, my good energy to you, and just praying for you and sending all my love. Reiki practitioners are supposed to be non-judgmental and non-partial. When we are with a client, we are supposed to just be giving them our best self, pouring all our love into them. It is their time. It is their moment. It is the time that they receive something from someone else. In this day and age, in this world, people are stressed the hell out. They are angry. They are tired. They are broke. There's poverty, there's sadness, there's a lot of abuse and just really horrible things. We watch the news, we hear about it, we go on TikTok, we learn more about it than we ever would like to know. We go on a lot of our social media platforms and compare ourselves to others. So Reiki is a self-healing practice that actually focuses only on you and on yourself. The Reiki practitioner doesn't tell you more about yourself than what you tell the practitioner. For instance, a lot of times prior to a session with you, I have to sit down with you, and I call it a blue chair special because when I first started doing this, I was doing it out of my living room, and I had a blue chair, and I would sit everybody in the blue chair, and I actually give them a chance to talk. Okay. And when they talk, I'm in total agreement. I don't know what they're supposed to do or what they're not supposed to do. I compare it to the chakras and what I've learned about the chakras, and you'll learn more about that in another stream. But what I do is I compare it to what I know about the chakras, okay, and what chakras may be affected by how people are feeling. And I take that information and I relay it back to the client, you know, and we work from there. First thing I do is I put the client in a meditative state. That means I calm them down. A lot of people have rushed in from work, or, you know, they're trying to get to me. They're already coming to me because they feel stressed. They feel anxiety. They feel hopelessness or sadness or any of those kind of things. I feel those things too. The difference is that I've learned techniques, things that I can do that actually help me feel better. And so that is what I'm teaching the people that come and sit in my chair. I don't in reality know what you're supposed to do. I have no idea. But I know that if I get you calm enough and get you focused enough, you might be able to think about those things and actually do what you're supposed to do. So it is a form of palm healing. It is touch therapy, okay? It is me touching you therapeutically to try to get you to relax. Do you know that I've done Reiki to people that hadn't been touched by anybody in months? Some people even a year. Not even a hug, not a kiss, not an embrace, nobody listening to them, nobody spending time with them. This is a universal reoccurrence. It's a universal reoccurrence, or I wouldn't be in practice. I would not be able to practice. I've always had a love for helping people, and I never had enough money. All I had was my heart, but the world told me that I needed to have money to love others. That's what love is. That's how you express love. But by God's grace, I grew up with great parents, and my parents taught me what love is. And I honestly was one of those people that was hugged and kissed a lot as a child. So I love affection. Touch is my love language. And I love people. I love for people to smile around me and be happy. So I gladly share that with the world. And anybody that will come to me for Reiki or want to come spend time with me, I'm all for it. I do Reiki even when I'm not getting paid. It's just something that I do. I believe in benevolence, very much so. And I think that if there was more benevolence in the world, people would be doing a lot better. If more people that had gave back to people that they felt as though don't have. Keep in mind, I have Reiki practitioners of my own. Yeah, that do Reiki to me. How am I supposed to be able to give you all my love if I don't have enough love to give? I also have an awesome support system that have supported me through the ups and downs, and that helps as well. So Reiki is just one of those practices that I never will let go of, because there are times that I need someone to listen and not judge me. There are times that I need someone to touch me and let me know that it's okay. And of course, I'm talking about in the most PG, I mean, it's beyond PG manner of touching. When this happens, when I get into a meditative state and start sharing that with you, start touching you, start trying to bring you into that meditative state, you can feel it. You can feel it. Listen, Reiki practitioners are everywhere. We are in nursing homes. We are in hospice. We are now being hired at hospitals. Actually, right before I left, I had a doctor that I respect very, very much ask me if I would start doing Reiki to her patients after surgery, the ones that were having trouble healing. You know why? Because it works. Because people touching people works. People listening to people, that works too. People having the best intentions for people, that works. People that fill themselves with God and then try to share it with others, that works. We have those in our everyday lives, your pastors, your mentors. Me personally, I'm not the best mentor. I'm not the best mentor, but when I get into a Reiki stance, it's not about me. And I literally call on God to give me the words, the energy, the courage to give this person what they need. And then when I see people fly, I mean, literally fly like a bird after Reiki, I'm so happy. I'm so happy that they allow positive energy into their space and into their life. Especially to all my Christian brothers and sisters. A lot of us learn what grandma taught. And grandma laid the footwork, okay? Because grandma taught us about Jesus. She did. Grandma did the hard part, instilling in you that there is a God. But as you grow up, when you're a child, you play with toys. As you grow up, you're supposed to keep reading, keep learning, keep advancing. Search out your spiritual practices to help you feel better about life. And yeah, there are a lot of people who just can't see past their environment. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I was one of them. And sometimes I still struggle with seeing past certain things, senses of lack or desperation or senses of who you are or what you're able to do. Yes, I deal with that too. That's why I have Reiki practitioners. That's also why I do Reiki to myself every day without fail, without question. It's literally the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning. So that makes me more than able to at least share that practice with somebody else, especially if it's making me feel better. So I just wanted to make sure that I got on here and express to people how important it is to like do self-care. And Reiki in particular, I've never had not one, and I've had some really skeptical clients. Matter of fact, I have a young lady that I don't know what I did with my book. Oh, it's all the way over there. But I had a young lady who, and we'll call her V, and she's in Atlanta, Reiki practitioner. So also don't kiss and tell. We don't tell. I had a young lady, and we'll call her V. And V came to me because of fear of death. I mean, it was stifling to her. She was very afraid of dying. And anytime, and I mean a really young person, and anytime that she was faced with like pain or uh anything were to go wrong in her body, one of the first things that she went to was that fear of death. It was that fear that she was gonna die, right? I don't know how to tell anybody to get over that fear. I ask for the words. I ask for the encouragement. While a person is talking to me, I'm asking God, what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to help her? Lord, come down. Come down for her. I'm here. We are here. You said where two or more are gathered, and I believe you. I believe you. And that is the heart of a Reiki practitioner. This girl in particular now is a big YouTube sensation. She is a huge YouTube sensation for her particular community. For her particular community, she has over 1 million followers. And not that that matters to me at all. I just don't care if I have any followers. I barely watch social media, so I may not even go back and watch this video. I have a brother who does that for me, but nevertheless, I have seen her and I watch her go. Like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You better. You better not be afraid. I have another young lady, and we'll call her Miss J, the songbird. Miss J came to me over and over and over again for Reiki. Okay. She was actually pretty devoted when I was in Atlanta. She was one of my first clients to kind of do it on a consecutive basis, and nobody even knew. Nobody knew. The only thing that I did for her was calmed her mind so that she could think about what she needed to do. I calmed her mind, put her back on a even playing field, and get you out there, get you back out there so you could do it. Well, Miss J, the songbird, in turn, got back with her husband. She did not leave her husband, and they are doing well. Okay. She also started singing live, live, joined a band, started singing, started really putting herself out there, and she just did not care. She just did not care anymore. She was focused on herself. That's what Reiki taught me to do for me. It didn't change my Christian views, none of that. It has nothing to do with that. If anything, it's drawn me so much closer to God and so much closer to who I'm really supposed to be, and advancement in life, and a feeling of wholeness and like security about myself. So if you want to learn in depth all the details of Reiki, you can of course Google them. Google them. And learn all about it. But if you are inclined, if you're having a feeling like that you need to go do Reiki, or it's something that you're interested in, my suggestion is just like me when I did it the first time. God, I did Reiki the first time uh 13, 14 years ago. I'm 47 now. So I did Reiki. I was a young lady. So I was 26, 27, and was having trouble in my marriage. And just couldn't get my head, like my head was all over the place. And I did Reiki then. And did I pop off and become this fabulous being that I am today? No. No. Because I didn't keep up those practices. I still stumbled and fell in life and stumbled and fell and felt like I had no tools. But something about Reiki kept calling me back. And as I matured in life, uh, the last time that I really stumbled, tripped, and fell flat on my face, okay, couldn't help anybody, including myself. When I did that this last time, I went back. God actually pushed me back to Reiki, to self-healing practice. He put a meditation video on I started doing yoga in a hotel room that I was living in. So that yoga led me to a meditation video. That meditation video led me to wanting to be a pastor and applying for Liberty University. Liberty University, just even that momentum led me to going for my Reiki 1. Then I went for my Reiki 2. Then I went for Master. And since Master, I've gotten certifications in Ayurvedic healing, alternative healing therapies. I've gotten certifications in herbalism, tea making. It just keeps growing. And of course, Shanis Suns, my holistic product company that I do infused tea therapy. I love tea. I love flowers. I love herbs. It's my thing. It's what I like. So Reiki in turn also led me back to original, tried and true Shani. Without all the voices in your ear, without all the TikTok, without everybody giving you advice or giving you information, trying to learn and find out for myself is really what happened. It's really what helped me. It really is. It helped me a lot just to be brave and proud of who I was and always knowing that I could be better at anything that I choose. Anything that I choose. Anything. And so I want you guys to, I would like for you guys to also stop giving forces that don't matter so much power. Sometimes when things are introduced to you, it is actually God introducing them, you know. If you believe that God leads all your steps and you're under his divine guidance, maybe he's trying to tell you something. God likes Reiki. It's all about him. It's all about the sharing of human positive interaction. Positive interactions with other damn humans. That's what it's about. That's why I do it. I love to see people smile. I love to see people happy. And I get it done to myself because I love to be happy and I love to feel focused and like I'm moving in the right direction. And I don't expect for people to be me or be as gung-ho about it as I am. I really don't. But what I do think people need to do is like focus on yourself, stop focusing on others, and try your best to be happy. Try really hard. Try really hard. I hear people all the time say the end is near, the end is near. We're at the end of days. We're at the end of days. So, and I'm just kind of like, okay, well, hell, I'm gonna go out with a bang. I want to go out with a smile on my face. I want y'all to go out with a smile on your face. So just stop giving demons and devils and all that. They already got you under their grasp. They already have you. It's different forces that we don't mention as much that actually want you to come to them and feel peace, feel joy, feel some happiness. That's what Reiki is all about. So we thank Dr. Usui for bringing this to us. You'll find I'm not a woman that uses a whole bunch of big words. I'm not going to talk to you a lot about the universe. I'm not. I want you to figure that out on your own. But what I can do is I can love you. I can share my love. I can show you love. I can. And I love to do it. And I do it wholeheartedly and freely. And I feel as though I'm kind of the empath because I feel like I want to make more practitioners. That was one of the goals of me becoming a Reiki master, is to make more practitioners, more people that want to help us all to be happy. Just smile every day. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice if you could smile every day, if your pockets were full, if you had abundance, if you had everything you needed every single day? I do believe that's a feeling. I do believe that is a vibration. And I do believe God talks about it a lot in the Bible. Mind you, there are a million other books. There are a million. None of them are wrong. They actually tell the same story over and over and over again. So search for yourself today, guys. Search for yourself. Don't be so afraid. Don't be so scared. Remember what you say. If you say God is leading you, God is guiding your path, God is who you follow, it is what it is. And so it is. And so it shall be. Until the next time I see you guys, all my love. And may God's light lead you the right way. Okay? Peace. I love you.